Oh, we just went right. Oh, what's that? Well, crashed MS Titan back part. What is up, everybody? It's Bloodstalker, and we're back with a game that I haven't really ever done on this channel. I've been playing Empyrion since it came out back in, oh God, when was that? August, I believe, of 2015. So this game has been around in development for over almost 2 years now. They've made huge progress in this game. In the early beginnings of it, not so many updates were coming out. But now, as of today, and today is May, it's Wednesday, it's the 7th. Alpha 6 came out today. Came out early this morning. Alpha 6 is a huge revamp of the game. And I mean a huge 3 months in the making and working on this update. It's been in experimental. I'm sure you've seen, I don't know if Cage is still playing experimental or not, but Cage has been playing this game for a long time. A lot of people have been playing it. And, you know, a lot of people have asked me, what's your favorite space game? And, you know, so I like Space Engineers. I liked Empyrion. My problem with Empyrion back in the beginning, and this is my problem, and that does not mean that it's a bad game. But I struggled on understanding how to do it. Because, you know, we've watched my videos. I suck at playing video games. I don't know nothing. I mean, like I said, I think I was put here to that if a game developer can watch me play a game and make it where I can play the game without looking like a complete fool, then by God, that game, anybody can play it. And I'm a firm believer in that. You laugh, but it's the truth. So anyway, so you have all sorts of things going on here. Scenarios, default, Dawn of Galaxy, you actually have a scenario in here. You're real exploring adventure, discover unique planets, recommended for single player. Then you have default multiplayer, so if you want to play with other people. Then you have Invader versus Defender, so multiplayer co-op. You can do it as multiplayer, PvP, one-on-one, or people against, you know, group against group, or co-op. So we're going to start off in default just for right now. I do want to play some other ones. Now they do have other start locations. Akua is the first planet. It's the easiest one. It's a human origin. Then you've got Omicron, which is medium, Explorer origin. Negs, Explorer origin, and it's hard. Then you've got Masperon, which is ultra, which is humanoid. So it's a very hostile place. So you got to be careful what you do. We're going to play on Akuya, I think that's how you say it, because I haven't played this in so long. Okay. I'm putting it on easy. I'm a bum like that because I want to get used to this game again because it's been, like I said, a lot has changed. The tutorials changed. I mean, they've done a lot of improvements to this game, and I think it's fair to bring it up and just say, hey, check it out. You know, a game that's been in early access for a couple years, still going strong and still being hard and still doing it right. Games like 7 Days to Die, Rust, Ark, Empyrion, Subsistence now, because it's been in development for a while too. It's made a lot of progress. So we're going to go. There's a wood cabin. I want to crash into this wood cabin instead of having to run into it this time. You actually have a cabin already made out here. It's kind of nice. It's not really near a lot of resources, what kind of sucks. So you got some copper over there, got copper there. We really need to find some good ore deposits to be able to do anything. So let's bring her on in for a landing. We're just going to go straight on down. And it's really fun. The game itself is pretty cool. It's a voxel-based environment, so it's similar to like 7 Days to Die, things like that. And it's just pleasantly done. Graphically now, since Alpha 6, like I said, I haven't played it in a couple of updates. Several updates, matter of factly. But, wow. The graphics are so clean and good now. I mean, they just look beautiful. So, there you go. You got a briefing. Chapter 1, Robinson Protocol. Basically, you get a rundown of everything you need to do. I've already read through all this. You've got your task, and you've got a lot of tasks to start off with. If you notice down there at the bottom, you've got about 12, 15 tasks you got to do just to get past it. Now, doing these tasks will level you up, and you'll be able to open up more items than Tech Tree. There's a leveling system, a Tech Tree. Intuitively, when you look at a survival game, this is really huge amount of things in it. And it's fun. I mean, it's what you look for in a fun survival game. It is a little, you know, complicated to go, but in the long run, look at that. It just looks good now. Give me what you got in there, buddy. You're not going to give it to me? I said give it to me. Why aren't you giving it to me? Well, that's just bugged. Did I get everything? I thought I was supposed to axe. There we go. Thank you. I know I'm missing some things. All right, so that's done. So now you look down there, and down there in the bottom, you constantly have your readouts. Hint: in-game hints are activated. So I just missed it. We've got all our deposits. We don't have anything to mine with or anything to harvest with. Okay, no big whoop. We'll get to that. On your so first thing you want to do is you want to equip some stuff. I need to quit hitting that button. Go on the console. So we're going to equip our pistol. Oh. Now you can also hit shift click down to there, which is kind of nice now. What is that? That's a small med kit. Emergency rations. So we got some food, things like that. Alright, out of fuel as expected. We need to reactivate the base first. So the other thing was to find the place, which we found it. So we're there. Kind of made it easy landing there. So we found the fuel tank. So now we got to fill it up. Well, we don't have any fuel. How are we going to fill it up? Well, see, again, I love tutorials like this that start off in the beginning, because once you played the game several times, you get kind of bored with them. But for people who are new to a game, and this cabin's pretty cool, by the way, too. Check it out. Nice little tinted window. We got some kind of things walking around. I don't know where they're at. I hear them. Anyway, we want to get some stuff out here. Now, we want to grab that chainsaw. The biofuel's right there. The survival constructor, the auto miner, the core, EVA boost. And we should be alright with the rest of that stuff. We'll leave it in there. Now, also over here, look at that ammo box. Oh, it randomly changes, because before it had like a drum clip and some other things in there. So that's kind of neat. Now we've got 250 rounds, so we're good on ammo for right now. You don't want to go using it. Then, oh, we got to see a veggie burger. Even in a game, I'm forced to eat vegetarian. Feel sorry for me, guys. Wow, what kind of outfit am I wearing? That is just neon bright. All right, so now let's get this base online. Go ahead and shut the door. Oh, thank you. So just come over here. We're going to dab our fuel over here. Oh, how I did this earlier and I forgot how I did it now. Number of tanks, total contents. Somehow I filled it up. I don't remember how I did it. Okay. I don't remember how I did it. Full tank T1. Alright, let's look at this, because somehow I did it and I didn't realize I did it. Activate shelter. Okay, fill fuel tank. So that's been done. Okay, I don't understand that. That's one thing I didn't understand, how I completed that one earlier. Alright, so now we're in here. So now you just hit Y. Activate the base. F to switch lever. Okay. Now that it talks about the locker, which we've already been over to. Grab some stuff, put it back up. Let's go back over to our PDA. Now, I'll show you some more of this stuff up here. I know this is kind of basic. We haven't even got into the updates either, which we're fixing to talk about. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so improve mobility. So now we got to do our constructor and our bike and everything. So while we're doing that, let's just kind of run down here. So you got your tech trees. Right now we've got 25 points. You've got base items, capital vessel, small vessel, hover vessel. Some of these are redundant and covered in both of these. Like, say for instance, like a capital vessel O2 station. It should be in here too. O2 tank. Well, wait a minute. There, O2 station's right there, but you don't learn it. You can't learn it until level 4 for it. So it's kind of different. So then you got cargo boxes, oxygen generator, tools, multi-tool. We'll unlock that. You got weapons, and as you get leveled up, you can unlock these items. So right now we could do the light armor, which we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to go back to tools. We're going to do texture and symbol tool. Go ahead and do that. Portable work light. Of course we need that. Miscellaneous. Go ahead and do an oxygen generator. We'll kind of leave that alone, and we'll mess with the rest of the stuff later. But that's kind of the gist of it. Alright, now we need to make a bike. Now while we're making a bike, I figured we could talk about some of these huge things in the update. So, like I said, they've been working on this for 3 months. Now if you've been playing Alpha 5.5 a lot, you probably need to pay attention and read some of the documentation on it. Some things have changed. I couldn't tell you what's changed. I apologize for that. Like I said, I haven't played a lot as of late, so it's kind of, you know, I don't really know everything. Alright, so again, I think sometimes it's easier just to pop into the Steam page and talk about these things, because especially in this situation. When you have a game that's added so much content in one update, yeah, you need to talk about it. You need to be able to see visuals of it and understand it. So the big thing is the main features. Number one, oxygen system. The new oxygen system, you can create pressurized environments, which will allow you to take off your helmet. You don't have to worry about running around with it all the time. Gives you that option. They have pressurized rooms have a lower O2 consumptions when wearing your suit with the helmet on, so you don't use as much if you are doing that. There are force fields that prevent rooms from decompressing. That's kind of cool. Temperature and radiation system. All playfields now have a temperature, and some will have radiation on them. The radiation and temperature they have a direct effect on your health if you're not protected. So it's a focal point to start working on better armor. On planets, the temperature depends on where you are, the biome, the altitude, time of day. So you have like a actual live, like a Mother Nature type system in place. You've got an Overwatch. Player armor system. New player armor system not only replaces this old suit, but it also adds slot-based configuration, so boosters, things like that, which is pretty cool. You can also choose between light, medium, and heavy armor. Without armor, your player is wearing an interior suit without a jetpack, so keep that in mind. Now, each armor has different parameters, characteristics, and there's a shot of one of them. It's the new medium armor, which I think it looks baller, dude. Dynamic weather system, which we just kind of, that alludes to up there. You have full dynamic weather, clouds, fogs, rain, snow, thunderstorms, hail, acid rain, radiated fog. Radiated fog, why is that a thing, man? It's so freaking cool, though. You got a heat wave, cold wave, whatever. Tornado. I'm wondering if it's got tornadoes in it. That'd be hilarious. It not only has a visual effect, but it also impacts temperature and radiation levels, like we talked about, radiated fog. Some can cause damage to you. Fire rain, meteor shower, acid rain, hail. And the winds influence the grass, plant, and tree movements as well, which is cool, and cloud movement too. There's rain, there's radiated fog. Okay, triggers and sensors. This is a big improvement too as well. Implemented a signaling system where these devices can send or receive signals to control device-specific functions. Okay, take a step back. I'm going to say something, don't get mad at me. But when I did that video about Minecraft, about being the father of all survival games, technically it kind of is. So you have a trigger system. Check it out. That is just like Minecraft with redstone. It's legitimately it is. You got to give me credit for that. I mean, seriously. It's cool as hell they've implemented it, but not in the redstone-y way that it was in Minecraft. So this is cool. So you got all sorts of things you can do. So there's going to be some pretty clever things that come out of this. You now have traders. You now buy stuff from NPC traders on planetary or orbital trade stations. Pretty cool. Sector visibility. When you start the game, only the neighboring sectors are visible on the map. Now you have to explore. So you have to explore to find it. Farming. Big farming thing here, okay? We integrated a more complex farming system. This requires farmers to mind environmental conditions. So where you build your base is going to be key. If you want to have a farm there, you want to grow anything. Plants are growing in temperatures between 20 and 30 degrees and radiation is 0. Oxygen is available. And oxygen is available, let me rephrase that. Makes more sense. Plants are dying if temperatures are lower than 0 or higher than 50 or radiation is higher than 3. Plants will now also grow outside without the need of growing light and conditions are met. So that's pretty cool. Hole breach can destroy your crops. So if you have a hole breach on your base, if you're growing them indoors, it'll destroy them, which makes sense legitimately. Scenarios, which we kind of ran through. The scenario system is pretty cool. I love that they've added in a little bit. That's more content for the game. More fun things to do. I'm eventually going to play it. I'm going to do that on the series channel probably. We're going to play a little bit of the vanilla stuff right now, just the basic survival, just to get acclimated back into the game. And then we're probably going to jump into the Dawn of the Galaxy, because that looks really freaking cool. New management system for O2, fuel, and ammo, and penticide. Penticide. We're going to call it. All right. O2 and fuel are now virtual single tanks. Adding a tank only increases volume, but you do not need to move single items from one to the other anymore. You can refill your O2, fuel, ammo, pentanks with fill all buttons directly from the control panel tab. Nice. Teleportation. This is cool. Added possibility to teleport between points of interest using teleporters. For example, you're now able to teleport between planet and orbit and trading stations. That is cool. You don't have to hop on your plane and fly there. You got some whole like Stargate shit going on. Player field instances. Added instances player fields that temporarily open to players and in which they can fulfill missions acceptable via portals. So that's kind of cool. So you're not just restricted to where you're at until you get going. Major AI updates. Huge AI. Added AI controlled vessels to planets in space. This is big. Orbital drones, NPCs in space playfields, added alien civilian NPCs walking around trading stations, which is kind of cool. They're peaceful. They do not attack you, so, but they will defend themselves if you try to kill them. So don't go try capping on them. All right. New game start option. New tutorials available when you start a new survival. So that's an optional item too. I wanted to bring up. Possibility use scenarios as a game start for multiplayer. They don't want to spoil any new game start, so try it out. That's what we're doing. You have less equipment now, thus the game will start to be much more of a survival experience. That's the way it's supposed to be. I mean, look at this. We're still going down through this. And this video is just going to be about this damn update, I'm telling you. So new HUD and GUI. This is pretty baller. I like the new interface compared to the old. I do remember that, and I do think this one better. It takes some getting used to, and it is kind of time. There's a little bit more time involved with searching for things, but once you get more comfortable with it, it'll be simple and easy. Improved random points of interest and resource distribution. Regeneration of points of interest and resources, durability and repair, map markers and waypoints. All these things are huge. Lag shot problem solved. We fixed the so-called lag shot problem. Destruction of devices even though protected behind hull. I think I've seen that in somebody's video. I cannot remember who it was. But yeah, it was kind of weird. So that's like the biggest thing right now. You can see it released an experimental back in June 5th. It's only been a couple of days ago it released an experimental. This is candidate 4.3, so that's a different one, but it's composed of a lot of this stuff. So anyway, let's get back into the game. All right, so now we need to make a motorcycle. How do you make a motorcycle, you say? Well, we're just going to drag the kit right there. We're going to click on that. We'll turn her on. Biggity, biggity, bam. The construction and building system in this game is pretty cool. I mean, it took me a while to get used to because I was used to the more traditional methods of how we craft things. But this works out pretty damn good. Now this motorcycle though, I am not a huge fan of. I'm just going to tell you right now. So now it wants us to make a waypoint to a lake. Which I guess that would be a lake right there. Waypoint accept. So let's put our motorcycle down. Now the motorcycle is kind of hard to drive. Doesn't stop on a dime either. So we're going to run over here to this our new marker. Should be open terrain. Now I also have, what happened on my, I don't have it on my hotbar. That kind of jacked me up when I did that. I don't have it on my hotbar when you're driving the bike, so that's what disappears. Got a little crotch rocket here. Okay, I guess this would be considered a lake maybe? I don't know. Don't go in the water, dude. Alright. I'm not good at driving this thing. It's a cool looking bike though. I mean, look at that. It looks almost like Tron-esque. Alright, what's next on our agenda here on this PDA? Yes, I want to, okay, so get directions. Groundwork. Place an O2 generator, activate O2 generator. Now, when we built the motorcycle, we actually got an O2 generator in inventory. I didn't show that to you, but we did get one, see? So there's an O2 generator. I don't want to put this far away. Go back to closer to our base. I don't know where we're going to build our main base, but I might just keep the cabin for right now and start stockpiling stuff because we're going to need it. It's going to be a while before we can just jump out on our own. Ooh, look at that air. I love it. The motorcycle's fun to drive. I mean, other than just trying to stop on it, I'm not used to. So that would be my only downfall. I actually directed into the lake earlier. It was kind of funny. All right. Let's go put our oxygen generator down. Let's see. All right. Produces O2 over time. You need to fill your base ships or simply your suit with oxygen. Access F and add one of the fuel packets to start the process. All right. Why won't it let me do that? I don't understand that. Now you can also right click, like pick something up and just right click and drop stacks one by a time. Okay, so is it, I don't know, that's the part that I'm still having problems with. Alright, PDA, what else do we need? Do groundwork. Activate O2 generator. Okay, no, off. Show on map. EVA boost. Fuel packs. Oh, that's what that is. My bad. I don't want to give all of them. I'm going to need some of them. There we go. So now we got the O2 generator. That's going to start generating O2 for us, and we'll go pick it up. Now, these little dudes are mean. I actually took a chainsaw to a couple of them, got some raptor meat off of them. Because I roll like that, baby. Alright, next thing we got to do is check our PDA. Alright, break stones. Pick up ore. So now we need to find some ore. Let's just hop on the trusty dusty bike. It's nice having a bike. So we got that 4-2. Let's go over to the copper deposit. So we can get us some copper. It just makes me nervous jumping over some of these hills because you don't know what's going to be on the other side. Oh wow, we found all sorts of stuff and things over here. Alright. Let's get this copper first since it's close by. It's getting dark though. But we just went right. Oh, what's that? Well, crashed MS Titan back part. Where'd you turn me off the wrong way? So that would be a base. We can raid that place and get everything out of it. It's going to have sentinels and all that sort of stuff. So we got to be careful. Oh, there it is right here. So we need to break out the old mining device. Where are you at? Get our drill out. Now they do have auto drill, auto miners and things like that. Give her a little refill. These things run off fuel. Crap, am I like going away from it? Where's it at? Alright, it's right below us. Make sure I'm digging on the right damn spot. There we go, turn our light on. This is so much fun. Drill, 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 drill. I'm going to keep doing this, and I'll bring you guys back after we get some copper. So we'll be right back. Boy, this headlight acts like a real damn headlight. That just cracks my shit up. Oh, light. Use our light here. So we on? I don't even know if we're on yet. It doesn't even seem like we should have lights, should we not? Or is it just me? Why do I feel like this base is not on? Alright, so anyway, we got our ore. I got 49. Went ahead and stopped there. We actually got some alien honey. I don't know where I picked that up. I picked it up with some plants, I guess. So our next thing is we broke stones, pick up ore. Have lunch. Well, it's nighttime, so I think we're going to eat. I love it. I want that veggie burger, I guess, if I'm going to eat anything. Alright, let's come down here. Let's drop that sucker in our inventory. Go to number 8. Let's grab the burger. Let's eat that delicious burger. Have us a little bit of water too. That's kind of cool. I don't know what that was from. You see that light kind of start... I don't know. Yeah, I have no lights in here. I don't understand that. Something's not right here. Press F to access. The base is active. I mean, it should be. None of the terminals are working, though. That bugs me. Anyway, so... oh, let's use bed. Can I use the bed? Will not fast forward some time. I'm hitting F to F. I want to sleep through the night. I know that's not a thing, but I just wanted to add that. Alright, so basically we've got our stuff. Oh, daylight's coming. Daylight come. Okay. So anyway, you guys let me know what you think about the new update if you're players of Empyrion. If not, I still think it's something to notice and look at. The game, like I said, has been out for a couple years. It is an amazing game. It's made by Eleon Game Studios. And they've really worked hard on developing this game. That's the reason I want to say that. So if you look over there on the right, we do have mine ore deposits. So we've got a whole checklist of things to mine for now. So I'm going to probably go ahead and do a little bit, spend some off time gathering. I finally get to play a game that just has a little bit of fun to it. It's not just record, it's actually there'll be off-camera stuff to do and still be able to enjoy the game. Because Subsistence, I don't get to do as much like that, but I try to. Plus, I just don't want to... In Subsistence, there's always some sort of action. You know what I mean? We always have something crazy go on. So anyway, guys, let me know. I'm going to start doing... You're going to start seeing more Empyrion on the channel. And it's just because... Just in celebration of 6.0. Because this was such a huge update. I mean, this really meant a lot to the people who play this game in the community. Because it's just that good. Oh, crap. I just drank all my water. Nice. See, it says it's out of fuel. I don't know. Well, I'll figure that out. So, anyway, guys, till next time, I've been Bloodstalker. This has been Empyrion Galactic Survival. And as always, peace out, y'all.